Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. This time we go on with the Shadow of Kamorak investigation. We still have a couple of investigations to go on, which you can additionally buy, plus the City of Suffering DLC, which we will do after one of the next investigations. We still have the Awakenings. I think that's the Corny, I hope, I don't know, Season 2 thing, but for now we still have this investigation to go on. Artisans of Suffering. The briefing is, my hunch has proven to be correct. I've managed to rescue the Lord Commissar from the Dark Elder. Watwang will be cleansed of their taint soon, but that's not enough. They must pay in blood for this incursion. My tech priest traced the location of a well-hidden Dark Elder base. With a surprise attack, I might be able to exterminate their leader and cut out this rot once and for all, and let's get into it. And on we go. And guys, I know, what is that by the way? Forbidden Knowledge, 1 damage after... Okay, that's the new skill tree available there. I know, we still have, for example, a war zone available, which we can complete.
Your calculations were correct. This must be the last remaining Drukhari hideout in the Rodwing system.
The calculations are always correct. Usually missing data corrupts the equation. Suggested course of action. Initiate purgation protocols.
This is the Viper's Nest. I might need some reinforcements if the situation gets out of control. Tell my men to stand by.
Will do. As I said, or as I tried to say before, we still have a war zone, or a couple of war zones to complete. What I will do there, so the plan at least for now is to do that a little bit in the off, and from now and then do the war zones in the coverage on the channel. That I of course will do. I do not forget them war zones, but I want to have now a little bit of variety, which we can deal, which we can actually have now, which we now have. So we can do investigations, we can do war zones. So overall, that is pretty damn good, I think, to have different types of things on this channel. So at least my plan, that is probably going to work out, at least in my head. Whether that's going to work out in the end, I am right now not certain about, but I think it's very, very cool. There was a little bit of downtime, I don't want to say downtime, but a little farming time where we did plenty of missions with no real goal, but I have the hope with the war zones that I can now bridge, so to say, use that as a bridge, the war zones, to gather some nice gear and then go on with investigations. That is right now the plan, and I hope that is going to work out that way. So that is quite cool, and I am excited. I'm glad as well, guys, that I actually used the time over Christmas to increase our power rating. That did really, really good, I think. And I'm now currently with our power rating and Inquisitor really, really glad.
It's the human beast. We should leave, Archon.
Don't be a fool. Without the paint sculptor, we stay and fight. Activate the Demented.
I think that didn't sound good. The Demented, at least.
Slanesh is waiting for you.
So that's the Archon.
These creatures are very consistent, even in their cruelty. Their cabals are waging constant battles amongst themselves, and the punishment for failure is worse than death.
They must protect themselves very importantly.
That would be my guess as well.
Okay, that's of course fair enough. Can't change that, but that's good. I know I did a mistake. I should have increased the I really should have increased the power rating, or not the power rating, but the difficulty of the mission. Big ass mistake of mine. But, well, something then I at least know for the next time we have a higher power rating for an investigation. I will do that to have not as a boring mission as it is right now. Well, maybe it gets difficulter in the end, but right now it's actually a walk in the park, so to say, which is not always the thing ideal, I think. So, as I said before, I played on... I'm sad that we played on the channel that I made 2 episodes about the war zones, or in the war zones, however you want to call that, and that I failed miserably at both of them. Fun fact, every time it worked out better when I played in the Alpha myself, so that is a little sad, but I still hope to bring a nice Warzone gameplay to this channel over the next couple of days. So, man. Alright, a Thunder Hammer we have received. We have a chest on the other side, which is good. Open that up. Okay, we have to go to the left. I was wrong there. Anyhow, just going straight and then to the left. Still, I like the Dark Elder influence on this Imperial facility base, whatever you want to call it. That is what I enjoy. Oh, I should probably change the weapon. What I enjoy in this game with the settings. I've been talking about that plenty of times, that I enjoy. That, you know, wait a second, there was on there. You have the Nurgle taint, and you have the Drukhari taint, which I overall think is very fitting, and I enjoy that immensely. It's pleasing, in my opinion, for the eye. If you think about this, you are playing, you know, all the same levels over and over again, so that is very relaxing for the little eye. So, use the jetpack for what it is worth for. To be honest, I enjoy our currently equipped armor. It looks absolutely great. It remembers me a little bit of, well, not completely, but just a tiny little bit of the armor of Horus, or just the style in with the wolf clothing back there. Very nice looking, and of course the Inquisitorial sign on there. Very nice.
Send your soul screaming into the war.
So that one is down. Then we have a couple of these guys coming up. No problem. No problem at all. I want to bring these guys down because of their shielding. And then the hot shot as usual. Nice. Gonna enjoy that. Down. This one down as well. So I still increase the damage by 50%. That of course is also amazing.
That must be the fabled Demented. A fitting name for a creation of an insane mind.
Oh yeah, that is for certain. So let's then kill off all the surrounding enemies. So that's actually where it is a little bit more difficult. To be honest, I own the Kari Codex, but overall I don't know whether the Demented is anything in the Codex, a model or something like that. I know that it's a pain machine, I think they are called, but I mean special character model. So, what do we have to do? I really need to get out of here. We are down in suppression, which is not really cool, and then again going against a pain engine is never really good, but that is cool. We can now take down the Scourge.
Keep hiding in the webway.
That one, and then it is a little easier for us. Taking a inoculator, because why not? Never a bad thing to do. So come on down. Nice.
Sensors indicate an inner chamber in your vicinity. Proceed cautiously.
Okay, so let's see what we find over here. I guess we have to open up the cage, and that one we faced before, didn't we? I think so.
What has happened to you, creature? Did you fall from grace?
I am not afraid to admit that I require your assistance, even if you are a member of an inferior race. I am Malach, and you should know that I am the genius who conceived the prototype for the mighty pain catalysts.
That would be enough reason to kill you right here.
A short-sighted but ultimately understandable sentiment. My work was understandably desired by many, and the cabal of the Jagged Maze sent a coterie of dissonants to kidnap me. They locked me up and tortured me, until I built them the first pain catalysts.
I thought your kind isn't bothered by pain.
There is a mild discomfort. However, they started to take away things from me. Memories, abilities, organs, and they destroyed my invaluable bestiary. It contained the most extraordinary specimen. For that, they deserve all the suffering in this bleak universe.
Tell me, why should I care?
We have common enemies. Inquisitor. Let me through the webway gate and my coven, the prophets of flesh, will do anything in our power to destroy the Jagged Maze.
They've been wiped out from these systems.
You are a fool if you believe that you've seen the last of them. But you are not a fool, are you? But their defeat and humiliation undermines their positions. There is nothing more dangerous in our society than any sign of weakness. Let me exist, and I will be the herald of their failure.
Okay. I would say I will let him live. So you are the enemy of my enemy, which won't make you my ally, but we share some common interest. If you can truly harm the cabal of the Jagged Maze, I will let you go, even if I find the idea revolting. I say the Puritan decision. I say that you and the entire Drukhari race are a pest upon this universe. You were a prisoner here, and still you are the same sadistic, deranged monster as your keepers. You must perish. So, as I said, I will let him live.
I'm heading back to the ship now.
Have you successfully eradicated the Xenox threat?
For the moment, I've dealt a mighty blow to one of their despicable cabals, and these worlds are safe for now. But I'm afraid that this is not the end. Far from it.
Alright, got that. Mission so-called completed. That is very, very, very nice and good to see. And, well, is really, really wishable. Whatever. I'm sorry, my mind is today was a complete recording day, so my mind is blown away here. Good. So I think the items we have received are not the greatest ones. We have the level 4 influence got here, and investigation complete. Shadow of Komorak. During my investigation, I learned that the ruling imperial aristocracy of the Roadrank system has been manipulated by the Drukhari, mostly by administering psychoactive substances. The Argel have been transporting human slaves to Komorak by the millions, and the cabal of the Jagged Maze used a captured homunculus to create the pain catalyst they used to harvest from human suffering by breaking their hold over the subsector. My investigation is complete, and surely both the cabal and the coterie of dissonance will face serious repercussions in their dark city, where even the first sign of weakness marks anyone as prey. Okay. So that's good, another investigation concluded, guys. But overall, that right now brings us to the end of this episode, and you know it, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Let me quickly go through here. That I forgot, so nothing of really essence to be collected here. But for now, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.